This is the breaking news. This is the breaking news. My brothers and sisters, this is the breaking news. Kidnappers who kidnapped university students going back to UNN, they are demanding 300 million naira to free these students. They abducted them since Sunday. Today is Wednesday. And the interesting thing is, these students were abducted very close to a military checkpoint. I have been saying it on all my YouTube videos that these kidnappings for ransom happening in the southeast are being done by Nigerian soldiers sent to the southeast by the federal government. They were sent there to subdue the southeast, to destroy the southeast. They said they were there because of IPOB militants. The IPOB militants were doing this and that. Now, look at what is happening. They are now sponsoring these kidnappings. When the kidnapping happened at military checkpoint, the soldiers did nothing. They heard the shooting, they saw it happen, but the soldiers at the checkpoint didn't do anything because they are there to protect the Fulani kidnappers. They are there to protect the Fulani invaders terrorizing the southeast. The southwest knew this. They knew that it's the soldiers, Nigerian soldiers, made up of mainly Boko Haram militants. They are the ones perpetrating the kidnappings for ransoms and the killings going on in southern Nigeria. That's why the southwest formed their very strong, formidable Amotekun. The Amotekun have been arresting all these militants and all these Fulani invaders. They've been arresting them as they are being brought into southwest with those big trucks pretending to carry cows. You've been seeing a lot of them being arrested by Amotekun. You see a few cows and then you see over 100 young men armed being driven into southwest. The Amotekun have been doing a good job arresting them. But the southeast governors, because of their greed, they are not ready to form a militant force that will withstand these abductions and killings. The way they slaughtered these young people in the forest is heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. They slaughter innocent young boys. Our future, they slaughter them for no reason. Can you imagine students going back to school being kidnapped by these wretched invaders, Fulani militants? All they know is to slaughter cows and slaughter humans like cows. And they're being protected by the soldiers. There are so many instances where the villagers have said, we want to storm the forest. We want to go and rescue our children. The soldiers stop them from storming the forest. When they say, we want to cut down this forest where these herdsmen are hiding, the soldiers come out with their guns and say, if you try it, we'll shoot all of you dead. That's what Nigerian soldiers are doing in the southeast. If you're listening to me, cry out. Cry out, shout it out. Are you a blogger? Are you a social media influencer? Shout it and let the world know that the government of Buhari have sent soldiers and kidnappers and foreign invaders to kill our young children, to kill our future, to destroy the southeast. The Governor Mahi, that said he formed the Bubago outfit to stop these things. He's just using the Bubago outfit to fight his political enemies. You saw a woman on Facebook crying out that her husband, who is a political opponent of Mahi, was arrested by a Bubago. That's what the Bubago is doing now. They are not going after these kidnappers. They are not going into the forest to rescue our children. What are we going to do in the southeast? This is too much. This is too much, my brothers and sisters. The government of Muhammad Buhari wants to destroy the southeast. We must not allow this to continue. We must not. We must not. The kidnappers are threatening to kill all these our handsome young boys, to kill them if we don't bring 300 million naira. Where is the 300 million naira? Who has 300 million naira to give these soldiers, Nigerian soldiers, that are using these Fulani militants to raise money to empower themselves financially? My brothers and sisters, this must not continue. This must not continue. Let's speak up. Let's speak up against this evil now. Please, please.